How Blessingceo reacted to May Edochie and Makun's dinner date. Please do not forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, comment and share, and please do click on that bell icon so you get notified when I post a new video.
RCD Hot on News Media.
There was a video circulating on social media where Makun took May Edochie on a date on, is it Third Mainland Bridge or so? So it got a lot of people talking, and people were saying things like, that's why she left her husband's house. She has been knocking AY. That's why AY left his wife. Blah, 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 blah. Saying rubbish. We all know that's not true. It's not. People don't know what a good PRO means. They are trying to promote their film, The Waiter. If you understand showbiz, you know that every publicity for celebrities is publicity, whether good or bad. It depends on how you use it to your advantage. So I guess they must have heard the rumor that, oh, they are dating, so they used it to their advantage and they got people talking, which is what they want. Like, once people start talking, they'll start going to their page, see what is happening there, and they'll see that they are trying to promote a movie that AY produced, and May Edochie is featured in the movie. In my own honest opinion, I don't think AY, Makun and May Edochie, they have anything to do with each other apart from them just knowing each other, friendship. Anything romantic, no, I don't think so, because she's putting all that energy that she's supposed to use to love a man and all of that into building herself up, which she has done. Like, she's still doing. You can see the evidence is everywhere. Endorsement deals here and there, awards here and there, traveling out for business out of the country. This is something she achieved just within 2 to 3 years. A lot of people, they've been struggling to achieve what she just achieved in that short span of time. They've not been able to do it, but she has done it. So I was really surprised when I saw this Blessingceo's video addressing the whole issue, because we know Blessing she called herself the self-acclaimed Clatina. She's really a clout chaser. I'm also surprised because she's a proud supporter of Yul and Judy. Like, she comments on their page and everything. She has even made mockery of May Edochie on several occasions. Like, when there was a video of May Edochie circulating, when she went to Doha, she was crying. We did not know what they were saying in the background, so she did a meme of that video, like kind of mocking her. So you don't really know where she stands. In my own opinion, I don't think Blessingceo stands with anybody. She just stands with what we favor her, what we bring attraction to her page. That's what I feel. But there were some points she made in the video that actually made sense. I was not then looking at who was saying it. I was listening to the message, because sometimes you have to forget the face of the messenger and listen to the message and pay attention for young ladies. So this is the video.
Hey guys, so let us quickly talk about the trending dinner dates between May Edochie and AY. My FYP has been busting. I've been reading different comments and opinion. For those of you who do not know, AY just recently produced a movie titled The Waiter. It's going to be coming up in all cinemas nationwide. Yes, so AY took May Edochie on a dinner date to promote that movie, and the internet has been on fire. A lot of people have twisted, the narrative. Some people saying, oh, no wonder she left her marriage. Oh, no wonder she has eyes outside. No wonder she has been traveling everywhere. No wonder. Some people say, oh, is this why AY left his wife? They say they are dating. When I read the comments, they were quite uncomfortable. And that is what I want to teach you guys today. It has brought us to the topic of today. Build yourself. See, one of women's greatest fear is label. Once you say, I cannot take this again, they will label you. Once you say enough is enough, they will label you. Once you say, I beg, I know they do, marriage, I'm done, they will label you. Once you say, I want to find myself, I want to find my identity, I want to leave my husband's shadow, they will label you. And that's why I say, build yourself. Build yourself so that you will not always be in the shadow of a man. See, marriage is one of the most beautiful things God has created. He created marriage. Marriage is a beautiful institution. But do not forget that the real marriage is what you make out of it. Now, marriage has its rules and regulation. You cannot keep living in denial. Once you are married, you are going to be restricted. Once you're married, you're going to sacrifice. Once you're married, you're going to compromise. Once you're married, you're going to adjust. It is not the things you do as a single lady that you're going to do as a married woman. There's a husband to take care of, there are children to take care of, there are in-laws to take care of, there are colleagues and friends to take care of. It can be overwhelming for women, especially. In this part of the world called Africa, is another type of work. That is the reason why it is so easy for you to get lost in your husband's shadow, because you're trying to massage his ego. A lot of women have suppressed their identity. They don't even know who they are. The only thing they can identify with is their husband's surname and those two big rings that they put on their finger. They do not have a direction. They do not have a vision. And that's why I say build yourself. Building yourself comes with freedom. For you to be independent, you must be free to think, free to reason, free to explore. And that's why I say build yourself. As a single lady, I don't know what you are doing. Whether you are just sitting down there walking from place to place, or swiping through your phone looking for who to throw, or just being busy jumping from one place or the other. And the next thing, you are looking for a man to marry you. God blesses you with a man, you will suffer. You have to start building yourself now that you are single, because it is that thing you will take into the marriage.
I'm running late.
You must take a foundation to the marriage.
So I'm just gonna
Except
be
you
all
will
right with
lose your identity.
And it's skinny shape. This
is just to remind
it's
you,
your whole weight
before you jump
management
into that
solution
marriage,
package. You know, it
pray
contains
for
very
God to give you a
high
man.
protein and
Do your
very
rabashaka.
low
I
sugar.
hope
So
you're
it will
building
just
yourself.
help you reduce your appetite
If you look at
and
our
your
celebrities
for
of
the
today, you
day.
will see
So
that
it's a
a lot of them
milkshake.
did better when
It's
they
a
left
meal,
marriage.
a whole
A lot of them
meal.
became more
So
beautiful
guys,
when they
get
left
yours
marriage.
from Annie's. It's
Why?
super
Because
effective.
when
It's
you
all
go
you
into
need to keep your
marriage with
body
the mindset that,
trained.
oh, when I go there, I will go
Cheers.
and do this one, my man will do this one, you're going to lose your true identity. How many of us are going to marry understanding men? When love is shaking you from place to place and emotions have taken over your brains, how many of you will marry an understanding man? How many of you is going to marry an exposed man? You end up marrying a man that will shrink your identity, and you will shrink because you are emotionally attached to this man. That's the reason why it looks as if you do better when you leave your marriage. Yes, because at that point, a woman is not doing a shower, she's not doing prostitution, because it's so overwhelming how a lot of women who have left marriages has become even more successful. Let me tell you why. It's because when they leave that marriage, they now put in their energy in themselves, that energy that they have given to a man. You know, one thing about love is once we love as women, we leave ourselves and start to love a man. And that is the reason why people like us are here. As a certified relationship expert, I am telling you that you do not have to leave yourself. But most times that is what happened. That is where society have pressured women to stay. Stay there, shrink yourself, and build your family. So you will see a man is evolving, a man is doing well, a man is doing good, and the woman is just there, right? But as soon as the marriage goes south and the woman goes out, she begins to do better. It is because at that point she has taken that energy that she's giving to a man and put it in herself. That prayer she's praying for a man, she prays for herself. Those endorsements she's praying for her husband to get, she gets it. Those government work, she gets it. She puts it in herself. It is not prostitution. It is energy. She begins to give herself time. She begins to aim higher. Once you are married, especially when you are married to a certain kind of man, they will restrict your thinking. You not have a wild vision. Because the kind of man you marry will either make you or break you. When you marry a man that is not exposed, that is not depth, you cannot go anywhere. Everything to him will look as if you want to go and prostitute. Maybe this is what I want to do. No, I don't want anybody. No, they will restrict you. Your brains will be numb. Those great ideas in your head, you will not be able to utilize it. That is the reason why I say build yourself, carry something into the marriage. Then work with that. Marriage will break you or it will make you. It will make you depending on how you live your life as a single person. Don't just sit down there and be waiting for a man to come and marry you. There are some of you that are married and you have put your certificate under the pillow just because you want to make a man feel good. And how many men are actually comfortable when their wives are doing well? Some men will intentionally shrink your brain by saying, oh, baby, I don't want it to be going around. I don't want anybody to see you. They are shrinking your brain. That's the reason why once a lot of women leave marriage, they lose their identity because the only thing they had was their husband's name. That's why when you want to go and he takes that surname or he collects his name back and collects those big gigantic grade, it looks as if you want to go. So build yourself. Build yourself. Because it is that building yourself that will make your marriage last. A lot of people who are successful in marriage today are people who build something for themselves. Let's take an example. Mercy Johnson. Mercy Johnson was successful before she got into marriage. What she took into her marriage was her foundation. If you notice, Mercy Johnson doesn't act anyhow movie again. She now picks the movie she acts and she now produces her own movie. Build something that when you get into marriage, you evolve. Marriage is not where you go and start to build a career or begin to build a vision. Once you do not have a vision as a single person, marriage will shrink you. Because there's already so much in marriage. You have to go and start building a new home, building children, building a man. Yes, you have to contribute. Because when we marry some certain men, they are not the way we want them to be. We start to teach them. We start to help them unlearn and relearn. We focus on our kids too, family members, and all the buha that comes with marriage. You are trying to study the person that you got married to because we grow every day. What time do you have to come and start looking for direction? You must have that vision. When you get into marriage, it elevates the vision. So do you now understand why a lot of women do better sometimes once they leave their marriage? It's because their brains are open. They can now do those things that is in their head, that thing that is in their mind. That thing that man said don't do. Just because of his ego. You can now do them. So change this mentality of once a woman leaves a marriage, start to live her life, become successful, she's been labeled a prostitute, this one. That's not true. I'm talking to you now as a woman, married or single. I want you to go back to your drawing board and look inward. Begin to build yourself. If you're single, start to build yourself so that you can have something to take to marriage. Then if you are married, it is time to leave your husband's shadow and start to reason. Get something doing. Except, marriage is not for the weak. And success can get to everybody. It is depending on how you plan your life.
What do you think about the video without being biased, without, looking at the face of the person who is passing the message? Does the message make sense to you? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.
Thank you for watching my video. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell. And please do kindly leave your comments in the comment section below.